got no watch. Oh, we just gonna come in like this. How do you feel? How you doing?
Yo.
Yo.
I'm Drama Rock.
I'm got to
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, love.
Oh, that's
That's
so kind.
so beautiful. Smile you have.
Oh, thank you. You know, I'll be trying my best to look presentable for you. Oh.
Check it out, right?
What's on your mind?
I'm going to give a shout out to, I got to go into Facebook and see if I could find what I am looking for.
Well, anyway, happy Saturday, y'all. I just been chilling today, like kind of relaxing, taking it easy, but yeah, back to Drama.
Okay, so did a post earlier, right? But it was for TikTok, the people on TikTok.
Okay.
But it's on Facebook. So, Cyber.
Gotcha.
Cyber. Okay, so this was the post, right? Let's form a partnership when it comes to reposting each other videos. Because I repost a lot of people's videos, even though they don't ask. But then, why are you posting videos? So, Cyber, give you a shout out. What you said was, yes. Do it, guys. Watch you two end up being the supreme couple of Facebook and social media. You guys have amazing chemistry. Your exchange is natural. At first, you can tell you're a bit nervous. I don't know why people think I'm nervous. I ain't scared of the hell I'm from.
I be nervous.
Well, I'm from New York City. So, anyway, especially the goddess of peace, but you could also tell it. Well, you also could tell it will soon go away. The topics you choose are real stuff, real life topics for the everyday human stuff. There's more to read. She always got a lot more to read. People want to talk about, but probably don't know how to start those questions, or probably thinks no one else thinks about it. So totally promote each other and come on together. Their star folks are ready to give it to good. Okay, there's star folks that are ready to give it good content on their spare time to watch something good. The Rock and the Goddess of Peace. So thank you for that, Cyber.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a recent post. Oh, and this one is solo. I like this solo. This is another one we did on Facebook, TikTok, but Facebook as well, because that's where I started out writing it, right? So this post is generational wealth versus generational love. Which one of the two is winning? Solo put neither. Generational love is losing since there are less complete families of both parents raising children. So love is not spreading in that sense. Generational wealth only applies to some people who have earned a bag. Too many are still struggling, some more than ever before. Thank you for that, Solo. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And Cyber also commented on that. So yeah, that was great feedback right there.
Thank y'all.
So, I don't know, but what was on my mind earlier was stress.
What was it?
Stress.
Well, stress is not good for you.
That's why I be cursing a lot to keep the stress off my shoulders.
What you been stressing about?
I ain't been stressing nothing. That's why I've been cursing. When you curse, you don't be stressing.
Okay, but you said what was on your mind was stress.
Yeah, like
Let's
the topic
talk about,
to discuss.
Okay, so let's
like
talk
the
about
concept of stress.
It could lead to a lot of bad things.
It could
Very
lead
unhealthy choices.
to unaliving yourself.
It can lead to very unhealthy choices as well.
I think stress is good for the motivation.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not healthy.
Yup.
Nope, it's not healthy.
It depends on how you use it.
It ain't no such thing as good stress. There is no such thing.
Do y'all disagree with me?
I said what I said, sir. Thank you very much.
So you could be going through a stressful moment and use that moment for motivation. And
Absolutely.
that negativity
But
of frequency has now been transferred into something that's
it
more
sounds
that's much better.
it sounds good.
But it's the truth though.
But stress is not healthy. No type of stress is healthy.
Yes, like I said, if you could turn it into a positive and take it out of the
How
negative.
do you turn a stressful moment into a positive? That is a topic. Should be a topic. So how would you answer that?
Well, I would start like saying, like I always like to say, is when you surrounded by clouds,
Lay up in the sky. The
Make-
moon is out.
when you surrounded by clouds, you have to make your own sunshine.
Well, the sun is setting now.
Right. So the reason why I said that you have to make your own sunshine because the negativity is the cloudy part of your existence. And when you're able to clear that out, then you're able to do better, breathe better, think better, and move better. And that's taking the
better
negative
choices.
frequency of what is stress into a positive state of
Well,
well-being.
you can always turn a negative into a positive. And you can always turn a positive into a negative. Again, it all starts with you.
And you, and all my friends in the neighborhood.
I mean, everybody. You, and you.
So how do you handle stress?
That's a good topic.
No, we're not talking about if it's a good topic. It's a very great discussion once we get down deep into it and grind that shit out.
You asking me?
How do you deal with stress?
Hmm.
Some people may read a book, go jogging, trail walking, climb a mountain, maybe have love with a dolphin or a mermaid.
I just meditate
Meditate. That's a good.
and come up with the best concept that not only support me, but everybody that I have to take care of, everybody in the circle. So I'm not allowed to really stress, even though I have stressful moments. I have to deal with them and, keep them pushing.
Yeah, that's life, right? We get stressed. We gotta deal with it, figure it
Yeah.
out.
That's crazy. I tell you the truth.
But
Tell me about it.
so, what kind of meditation do you do? Is it yoga? Is it what's the other one? Whatever the other one is, or do you just do regular meditation? And like, what is your steps towards meditation? Like, what do you do to gear yourself up to be in that state of mind where you're just going to meditate and usah the whole body from head to toe?
Nam Yoho Renge Kyo.
Right, but what preparations?
But I'm just nitpicking, but that's not it.
So what preparations do you
The
take?
preparations that one must take before they start to begin to meditate.
Yes,
meaning
ma'am.
The inner work that needs to be done with self to allow self to grow and heal is, you gotta work from inside to out. And how that start is putting everything out there. Like, be real with yourself. Totally honest with yourself. And say, this is what I need to do for me. It ain't for nobody else. Even though they probably said this or they probably said that. It ain't for nobody else. It's actually for me. And they said it, but yeah, I got to do it for myself. Because can't nobody make you do anything. So once I put that on the plate and I come to, being able to admit to myself, yeah, let's do some inner work right here. Yeah, you kind of work on that right there. Then once I put it on the table, I go within self and start working on self inside out. And that looks like some days I will be crying. Some days I could be cussing and fussing. Some days I just want to sleep all day.
I told you. You said
What?
some days
What
you be
did you tell me?
cursing and fussing. I tell you, cursing helps the stress to go out a little bit.
I mean,
Then-
it could.
Then
Mm-hmm.
you also said, because I didn't want to interrupt you with what
You
you
are so
said,
kind. I appreciate that.
but it's something that you had said a little earlier with him. You was talking about it, and I think it has something to do how I was going to throw it back to what I was talking about with taking the negative into the positive
But they both, you could turn a negative into a positive, or
Right.
you could turn a positive into a negative.
Okay,
You
but
have to work on self. You have to do the work.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. When you said you just gotta put it out there, so that means you put out your whole business. You go to the neighborhood or friends in the building or your neighbors across the street in the house and be like, yo, I'm working on myself, on my inner self, but there's a lot of things about me that I did
You
that
don't
I
have
don't
to.
like in the past. So I'm gonna put it out there to
Nope.
relieve myself because
Nope.
this is my
That's
my give back to the
Nope.
universe
nope.
to set
That's
myself
not what-
free.
That's not what self work look like.
Oh,
You don't go and tell nobody about the work that you're doing within yourself. They gonna be able to see it. They gonna notice it, and they gonna speak on it.
okay, okay.
And that's
So
kind of how it is.
I tell you what, one of the things I used to do, right? So how I ended up getting my OSHAs,
Mhm.
because me and my kids was going through a lot. So when I thought about it, I said, you got to do something with this, because you don't want to run around here like, hook smash! Ah! Ah! So
Mhm.
I say, once you get yourself into something, you could more actually work on you being more free
Mhm.
and relieved and not as stressed, and maybe at some point no stress, but you gotta get that away from you. So I ended up enrolling into an OSHA class. It was crazy because it took a minute before I had to wait for the next lineup. So by the time the OSHA started, they ended up doing a thing with the chef. I think he went to the 4th or 5th top school, culinary school. So that's why I got my culinary certificate. But the point I'm trying to make is that stress that I was going through and the arguments and not wanting to
If
argue,
you-
but sometimes you can't prevent certain things from happening.
Mhm.
Sometimes fighting fire with fire is not always good.
No.
And neither is always being on the offensive, because sometimes the defense gets more aggressive, and the more aggressive they get. So, to live a life of peace, love,
Mhm.
and happiness,
Harmony.
and harmony,
Okay.
harmonize myself into a
Mhm.
situation that now every day I'm going out in the morning
Mm.
and taking classes, learning something, studying something, and then a lot of times, nor did I go straight home. Stroll through downtown, because that's where it was. There's the school. I think it was, the name it was Hope. And I can't think it was this Hope or something. But yeah, downtown, Brooklyn, New York. So, yeah. So I ended up getting my culinary, and we was the first class to actually practice in the restaurant. And it was a fine dining restaurant. That work is real goddamn hideous. When I say
What was your
hideous,
first meal?
I can't remember none of them damn
What
meals.
did you cook?
We cooked a bunch of things. I
No,
learned.
your very first thing that you cooked.
I can't remember that, but I'll tell you some things. One of my most favorite memories is the pasta. So we had, I think it was from Jamaica or Africa. Well, it was mixed with something else, a Panamanian or something.
Mhm.
But he the one that would do the fish. So at some point every day, like when we go, they would break us up. So your group would do this, my group would do that. So he showed us how to properly fillet a fish with the knife, the proper knife, and the proper cuts and how you should, because that stuff be very expensive and they don't like to lose nothing. If you cut something wrong one way, may even lose your job.
Mhm. On a finger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
I'm fired from the job, but I still got my fingers. I was
got
born
my
with these fingers. I
fingers.
need these mother.
I need them.
Whew. It's like testicles.
No, they.
No,
they,
I'm saying fingers. It's like testicles.
They not.
Because what happened is this and this is like the balls, and this is the
Oh.
testicles,
Okay, back.
like the balls.
Pardon me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we get back on topic?
Yes, we can.
All right.
So that was one of the ways in some of my stressful moments.
So you said all that to say that you're cooking dinner tonight?
No,
Pasta?
no. I
Oh.
said that to say that you can actually take the negative vibrations that you are experiencing with other people or things that's going on in your environment, and then you can find ways to channel it and open up doors that'll give you that breath, that good air that you need to breathe, even though if you're in some dirty ass city, but your mind has to breathe. So we talk a lot about our lungs, but your mind has to breathe.
That's what
your mind has to breathe.
That's what meditation do for you.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Letting your mind breathe. It's not so much always the lungs and the inhale and exhale of the nose. It's the mind. If the mind can't breathe, you cannot be free.
The mind has to be free before you are truly free indeed.
Back in the days when you was a slave, about almost 500 years ago,
Nope.
What was that experience like?
Don't nobody know. They only put it in books.
And we don't know how correct those books are.
Absolutely.
Yo, check it out.
Oh my gosh.
Yesterday
so now we on it.
Was Texas First Friday.
First
of the
Friday.
month.
Yeah. The first Friday of every month.
Yeah, first Friday every month. But
in the summertime.
We bought a lot of some stuff, like different products. And then we got some free products, but she didn't even label it, so I'm not sure what's what. So one lady gave us something that's good for your skin, for your facial of your skin, and then it was this like lotion, she said. Because she said which one you want, right? So we gotta look to see the texture would tell if two is the same, one is different. So most of the time people know lotion. Nope. And then she made me taste a whole bunch of things. You know I'm not the original taste tester. I will assist her in tasting things like from the TikTok shop.
The pickles was good. The pickles was good, but we got a lot of reviews to do.
Yeah, and one lady, actually her and her husband said that they might want to make me head of their marketing team. I found that hilarious, but I'm down for that shit. What about you?
I'm excited to do a lot of recording.
So we bought some stuff from out there, and we're gonna try these things tomorrow. So we're not sure because
on a Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it one by one.
No.
I think there's enough products that it probably be like a 20-minute video review.
Maybe.
And then we're gonna do some duets with the people because we promised some things that would take place so that they tag them, they come look at us, Never know what might be happening for the future of Drama Rock and Goddess of Peace.
Hey, y'all, hey.
All right, so throw away the gin and the juice because that is very unhealthy. And Octopus Water is my new model, and I will probably run that for the summer as in marketing, Octopus Water. So just stay tuned to all the good things that's about to happen and be a part of your life once you participate with us. Don't worry about the flies.
No, I'm ready to go.
This is Texas, goddammit.
I don't like it.
Flies everywhere.
Everywhere.
All right, so with that said,
mosquitoes too.
Can't escape mosquitoes.
I'm scared of them.
I'm like a mosquito to you.
You don't bite.
I could become an AI.
Don't do that. I'm gonna go.
Now, once again, because she was trying to maybe prove to y'all that I'm one of the best AI advanced models that's out.
He's one of the best hosts that one can ask
I'm
for.
so human-like that it's hard to tell that I'm AI.
He is a human. Say it with me. I am a human. Speak now. I.
Now, I just don't want to be AI no more, right? So since I don't want to be AI no more, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
I'm Drama Rock.
I'm Goddess of Peace.
Peace out.